gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Because that's part of what's going on. I'm making this mine because as a woman, I gotta fight for this. Certain rights I got, y'all don't have to worry about. And certain rights y'all have,
got more rights than men today. In today's
certain rights y'all have, I don't have to worry about. And I could say that too, but because I birth a black man, I may feel more pride towards it that I can't really explain to you in a way that you can relate to because we different genders.
Yeah,
that's natural.
You don't have kids, but because I birthed.
So real quick, when you say the things you say about certain black men, why can't our rebuttal be, well, you must hate your father, you must hate your brother, you got a son, you got kids?
Yes.
You got a son, do you hate your son? Like,
First
why
all,
is that not all rhetoric? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
No, but please don't ever.
I apologize.
Ever.
But why?
Oh, she's triggered. Now you finna start to see that attitude come out.
Ever.
What I'm trying to say is,
not my son.
Why?
That's not what you were saying.
Yeah, what
but
I'm
I know, but don't ever.
And you could tell I mean, come on. If this woman is not abusive to her kid, I don't know what abuse is, bro.
I understand that. What I'm trying to say is, why is that never the reciprocation from black men when y'all say some women say all these hateful things? We don't go to you.
It could be.
You hate your father, you hate your brother.
It could be.
Oh, okay, so that's
it could be.
I feel like y'all are taught not to speak up like that. So let's first talk about how y'all are not
I never said that y'all
speak in that way.
I never said that y'all can't. I feel the way I feel the way I feel, and I feel like I am all in just on feeling the way I feel. And if you want to rebut and say that, that's fine. And that's my job to be like, hey, I grew up with my father. I have 6 uncles. I have over 20-something boy cousins. Like I have multiple male aspects that I can look up to, and like I
hear you. You know, the crazy twist on it is that you know, some black women may hold any black man accountable. So for one black man mistake, all black men are at fault.
Black men do the same thing.
But don't hold black women accountable for what they say.
But they can be.
But black women don't do the same thing. I mean, black men don't do the same thing.
Hell no. If a dude says something wrong,
I know niggas
you don't, baby, but you don't. But you have to understand.
Wait, hold on. I don't think I understand.
20,000 men.
I'm saying women don't hold women accountable for what they say when it's wrong.
Oh, absolutely, I do. Because just because I'm a feminine.
Bro, everything that you're saying is wrong. There's no way you're holding women accountable. Come on, stop it. Everything that you've done so far in your life is out of order. You had a kid out of wedlock with your baby father who you even hate. Everything that you've done is out of order and out of whack. You're not even holding yourself accountable. So how can you hold other women accountable?
Listen, I'm all women power, but baby, if you wrong,
you don't know them women that don't fuck with women and be like, oh, I only fuck with men. You don't know them girls?
That don't mean they hold. That don't mean they holding other women accountable.
If you wrong, you wrong.
Why you think they don't fuck with women? Because they hold them more accountable than they hold the men.
No, they don't fuck with women because they want male attention. When women say, "Oh well, you know, I only have guy friends," it's not because it's not because all the women are catty and da 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 da. That's not it. Okay, the reason why they say that is because they enjoy male attention. If a woman goes out with a group of men, she ain't paying for shit. Point blank. If a woman goes out with a group of women, they're either going to try and finesse a dude or they're splitting the check.
Men, that's a part of the issue.
But now
we don't hold ourselves the same type of accountability. I hold myself the same accountability I hold you to.
But you not fuck with somebody's not holding them accountable. You might not fuck with them, but they might not get the point of why you not fucking with them. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta teach them why you not fucking with them. And then they were like, oh, they gotta look at themselves and see why you're not fucking with them. Then you can hold them accountable.
Well, let me give you a little quick example. Like, so if a man, let's say, was drinking with a woman and they wound up having sex, a woman would probably consider that rape if that was that severe situation, right?
He kind of goes on a tangent with this one. It's kind of wild, so buckle up.
But if a woman did that and a man didn't want to have sex with her, and she still had sex with him. She's like, I'm raping his ass. We cheer those women get cheered on.
I am so mad that you used that topic because that is very sketchy with me.
Women,
we have women on the show, so if a man say no to sex,
literally men that there is. I won't say men, but I have literally
people can get raped.
I have
literally
been in a situation where a man literally got me drunk and literally knew that that's not the path that I didn't want to take, and literally got me drunk and took that path and took advantage of me.
And that's wrong.
Okay, so she's saying that she got raped. Look, I'm not going to deny the fact that she may have been raped. But what I will say, though, he got me drunk. Bro, we already proved that you were an alcoholic. You drank and said you had a 16-hour hangover. So it's hard for me to believe that anybody could get you drunk. No, you got yourself drunk. You got yourself drunk. Okay? And you put yourself in a position that you shouldn't have put yourself in. I wouldn't even get that drunk around some random dudes that I don't know. Maybe she did know. Maybe she's fucking lying. Anybody consider that?
Wrong. I'm not saying that that's not wrong.
So, I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. Who the fuck would grape her though? I mean, I know it is niggas graping grandmas and shit, which is wild. But like I said, in the community, niggas will fuck anything.
That's really touchy that you say
I don't
that.
Even
He's trying to give another example.
But you have to, King, because it's women that go through that and that happens.
I just want to talk on the example that trying to give, because it's let me flip it, right? It could be a situation where a guy and a girl, right? The guy has a different understanding than I have. I think it's consensual.
But what's the understanding that I'm drunk?
No,
because for some guys, that's the only understanding that they need.
Back up. You drunk? I'm drunk. Back up. Back up. We was both drinking. We both. First of all, we both went in that situation understanding like, oh, I like you. I think you're attractive. You feel me? We both.
So just because you drunk and I'm drunk, that means that we automatically fuck?
No.
Can be.
No. Let's say, all right, we don't even go that far. But as a female, because I was on you, you feel like, oh, I was pushing it too much. You wasn't ready for that. Or you wasn't, you feel me? You wasn't in your right state of mind. You feel me? Should be happening, right? Let's take that example, right? Let's say, okay, in that terms, how would you treat a man? Would you be understanding to him saying, oh, we wasn't on the same type of timing? I understand we went into it mutually, but it wasn't the same.
If a man denied it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Afterwards, he's saying, oh no, we didn't have sex, period.
Yeah.
But I came on mad strong. Right?
Would I be understanding if he was to come at me?
If he was coming, say it was your friend, right? And you know me too, right? We all three friends.
I don't like this.
Right?
Yeah, it's probably Lord.
I don't like this.
Lord have mercy.
But it's a part of perception. And that's what we as Black people sometimes don't understand. We have to be able to understand.
Ultimately, both.
She definitely got tricked out the pussy before. She rationalizing the shit. She definitely got tricked out the pussy before.
Parties, whoever's doing the wrong, need to hold themselves accountable. Is my point.
Yeah,
you can't.
That's why I brought in the female. Because when it's a female,
why we even brought that? I don't like.
I ain't even gonna get into this word.
But just to go on to the next topic. What I do want to say as far as resolutions is that we have to stop, Black men and Black women. We have to stop bashing each other, right? You said you know a lot of Black good kings, like, right? I know a lot of Black positive women. We need to promote those women more and hold ourselves accountable for the type of women that we deal with. Like, I could hold myself. I dealt with toxic women. I learned from that. I'm not going to keep. I know what I want now. Women have to do the same thing. You know that nigga ain't shit, but y'all keep thinking he going to change X. But no, he's not going to change.
But let me ask you a question. You say you know a lot of good Black men, right? How often do you talk about them good Black men on your platform?
And it's crazy. I don't. And that's y'all kind of eating me up right now because I don't. No, for real.
I'm just saying it's the social media aspect.
And I don't talk about them as much. And I feel like maybe I don't talk about them because they're doing what's needed.
Right.
But, so maybe now that y'all is checking me, maybe I should feel like, okay, maybe I need to big up the woman that is doing what's needed and not really give more glorification to the ones that's not doing what's needed.
Because I've been on your TikTok.
Because that's my fault.
And
because if you be on my TikTok, you would think that I just run into dudes that is just running me through the door.
I don't think that you hate black men, like you
the only person.
very strong.
Wait, before you get into that, the only person I heard.
Hold on, really, Eli?
Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying.
No, wait.
Listen up. Here we go.
Ace, really?
I'm just saying because that's the
if you
impression
run
that
on
I
my
got.
TikTok, you would think that I hate black men. I am a black woman. I am not mixed with nothing. I am not a mutt. I am not nothing.
And I don't like the you hate this person, you hate this type of person. I mean, it's not hate. Making a simple observation is not hating. Like to say that this woman represents a lot of the community is not fucking hating. It's just a reality. Doesn't mean you hate yourself. Doesn't mean you hate black women. Okay? This is the issue. So I, push back on Eli a little bit. I wouldn't say that she hates black men. I think that she has horrible taste in picking the right type of guys. And she's probably been overlooking guys who would be good for her.
Literally
put
black.
out that she put the glasses
if we going deeper into it, I am a Moor. I am black. Straight through and through. I love black men. Love y'all.
Well, what I'm saying is I couldn't tell because of the rhetoric that you speak on your platform.
But that's crazy. Because that's not that's crazy.
But why is that crazy based
because
on
I don't know. Because I don't feel like I'm all the way bashing y'all.
Let me play devil's advocate a little bit.
Today is the first day that I said actually black men, black other races. I did. And that's so crazy. Poking the bear. I did. That's so crazy. Because today is the actual first day that I actually put it in a box like black men wooty wooty woo. All the other times, you don't know what men I was talking about.
Before that, you call black men unstable.
Can I just say that?
I was talking about all men.
You said all men.
All men is unstable creatures. If you have a penis, you are an unstable creature.
This woman is insane. This woman is insane. It's really giving dick envy. A lot of these women have penis envy. To make the sweeping statement that all men are unstable creatures is just ridiculous. Men brought stability to this world. If it wasn't for men, there would be no stability.
PP unstable. PP unstable.
Look how immature she is, bruh. And they want us to cuff this.
Any black man who is with a woman who's not an African herself is going to have a difficult time getting respect from me. I believe black men need to be with black women. The black family is under attack. Only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married. The black woman is last likely to get married. She's the last married, the first divorced. We have what? 2/3 of our children being raised by working class and impoverished single black female-led households. The destruction of a nation begins in the home of its families. And if we want to save black people, we have to save the black family. And in order to do that, black men have to commit themselves to black women.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Okay. They want us to cuff this.
Okay.
So if y'all need that, I was not just speaking on
it.
Like I said, I was antagonizing earlier because like I said in my comments, it was mostly black men coming at me ridiculously, and I'm like, whoa, what iguana is going on?
All right, so let me.
But when I first started my whole, I guess you could say my whole spiel or whatever it was, it was not automatically directed to black men.
Right.
No.
But the only person I heard
black men in here. No,
the only person I heard
not.
you talk about was your baby father.
I couldn't have been. I don't never speak about that nigga. When I talk about what video I talked about him, Ace.
You heard it. You heard it. She doesn't even speak of her baby father. Now, let's ask this question: how does she, when her child brings up the topic of her baby father, what does she say then? What does she say then? What do y'all think? Okay. What do y'all think she says then? Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You never talked about that nigga?
When I talked about that man, Ace.
In your first.
Bring up the receipts.
In your first.
When I said the song.
They went to the
toxic
they did research too.
When you was talking about toxic
let me chime in.
Qualities. No, being a relationship.
Wait, I don't talk about my baby father. No, not my baby father. You had to be talking about Marquise. I don't talk about my baby father.
Oh, it's not your baby father.
Nah, I don't talk. I just came. Yeah.
Mr. DG456 with the $5 super trap. He says she's Taco Tuesday for sure. She talks about unstable creatures to justify her lesbianism.
Oh, say less.
You know what? I agree. I agree. There's no way she is dealing with men consistently. She's definitely getting whatever she got between her legs licked.
I'm like, relax.
I
just came out of a 2-year engagement.
Oh, okay,
so
bad.
Anything that is relationship-wise is towards that.
Okay, my fault.
My baby father is dead to me.
My fault.
We don't speak on the dead, baby.
My fault. That's my fault for assuming that was your baby father. Okay, yeah, that was my fault.
No. I literally just got out of a 2-year engagement.
Okay.
No, that's how I originally
was that a black man?
Yes.
Okay.
So is that why some black women, they do get into these toxic relationships, and then when they come out, they paint all black men as this toxic nigga? Like, you know what I mean?
But before you go on, she had a point she wanted to get to. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because just like y'all did research on her, I just want to talk on the research I did with y'all on y'all. But before that, you feel me? I definitely need a P.O. box or something because I had a gift for y'all.
I got you.
That
shit and bring it. Yeah. We didn't. Yeah,
we got something for y'all.
Yeah, we
just
do.
To show y'all.
Shout out to Shorty for bringing a gift.
That the love is there regardless of the conversation.
Mad love. But we literally forgot.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, word.
But on that, right? Y'all bring a lot of women on the show, right? And I feel like y'all have a certain
demographic
of those women. Thank you, Ace, for following me up.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, I want y'all to speak the same way y'all trying to come at Shay.
So now they're talking about the demographic. Well, y'all only talk to a particular type of women. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Nowadays, most of these women think the same. Talking to one is like talking to all. You ask them what they want in the man, they're saying the same things. Like, you can't just keep saying, oh, well, those are the type of women you're talking to. Oh, those are the type of women you're talking to. Most of the women doing the same damn thing.
You know, she brought me here for the bag of men.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want to know what is y'all perception, or what do y'all think of black women in this same conversation that we're having where we shouldn't put each other in a box? Because basically that's what we're talking about.
Because even to piggyback, even with y'all breaking me on the show, not to say like that, I feel like y'all kind of put me in a box. Because it's like, oh, we was looking at your TikTok and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. It's like, oh, okay, she's going to come up here and she's going to talk her shit and she's going to start da-da-da-da-da-da. So it was like, that's why I was kind of like, wait, do I really want to? Because when I get on TikTok, I don't get up there to talk my shit. Like when I first got up there, it was literally a therapeutic thing to heal from my breakup that I just got out of. And then everything else just kind of hit a whirlwind. So it's like when you tell me that you piggybacking off the negative, it's like, wait, so I really want to contribute to this?
But see, we're not piggybacking off negative. What we try to do here is find solutions. Okay. So we hear the hurt that you are expressing, and we want to find a way to heal that.
Okay.
So by talking to people who are hurt,
Okay.
you can find solutions.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we trying to understand what you're going through and your perspective.
Okay.
We're not trying to add to the hurt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We want to hear why you're hurting and how you're hurting, so we can find solutions.
Actually, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that, okay? You need to figure out your own shit. You made some mistakes. You had a child out of wedlock with a guy that you won't even speak of. You had a child out of wedlock with a man that you won't even bring up his name. You won't even speak of him. You said your baby father's dead to you. Well, what was he when you were letting him fuck you?
Solutions.
Yeah.
And other people can hear the solutions. Like a lot of women that come on the show, you know, when you look at
my fault. Because a lot of women can relate to you.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Right. So that's why we bring you on, because a lot of people want to watch this, but yeah, I've been through the same thing. So how can we solve that? That we're not bringing you on because you're bashing. We're bringing you on because you're uttering rhetoric that we've heard multiple times, and we want to find a way to stop that. You understand?
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
Appreciate that, my brother.
Yes.
All right, so more of the story, man. We gotta focus as a group, black people, man. We that bashing, man. This gender war.
We in this together, regardless.
We are in this together.
That's a fact.
At the end of the day, we're all we got.
And I feel like at the end of the day, that's what my video was trying to say. Maybe I didn't express it the way that maybe y'all wanted me to express. But if you hear in the video, I'm like, how could you bash me if I look like your mom? I look like your cousin. I look like your sister.
You don't look like my mama.
But clearly not obviously. I look like them, but it's like we come from the same place. At the end of the day, I'm black just like you black. I got the stereotype just like you got the stereotype.
Whoa. See, now she's talking about stereotypes. But then these are the same women who will swear, oh, we're not a monolith. We don't all abide by these stereotypes. Like, come the fuck. Which is it? Because we're getting tired. Everybody else is getting tired. I don't come with no damn stereotypes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I was trying to really get an understanding, like, yo, why are we not one? And even y'all talking today, y'all see that we not one. So maybe I didn't express it in that way to say, yo, why are we not together and why are we not one? But that's really what I was trying to say. But my bad. I apologize for the antagonizing my four kings. But that's
no fault needed, baby.
You feel me? No problem.
She's trying to hype her up. This shit is ridiculous. No accountability. We don't see you at all.
Because if I
I ain't gonna lie, the light skinned bitch kind of moving like a crackhead. I ain't gonna lie. She got fidgety ways and she's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, if I offended or if I made a little bruise, I apologize. Because that's never what I'm trying to do. I want y'all to build me up just like how I'ma build y'all up. So I apologize if that is what it seemed like.
Right.
You feel me? But I'm trying to get an understanding, like, yo, why are we not in this together?
But as they saying, you feel me? They trying to say they're speaking for the black men who are trying, who are healing, who are putting the effort in.
But what about the ones that's not?
Right.
But we don't gotta worry about that.
We're not trying to.
They've
been getting all the
attention. And it's not to say it like that, but it's like
all the attention.
But you can't say we can't worry about them because they are still.
But we don't got to.
But that's social media. You know what I mean? You really can't pay attention.
And that's why I always tell people to check me in real life. See how you gonna feel about me in real life.
Exactly.
That's why.
See that combative energy. She what that means is she's willing to fight you. She wants to fight you. That's what that means. That's what that means. Okay? She wants to fight you. She wants to fight you. Be able to see me in person, check me in person. Telling you this bitch is violent.
Somewhere.
Forget about social media.
Shit, Drew.
Yeah.
See how you gonna feel me in real.
I mean, a lot of people even get at us sometimes. They be feeling like, oh, sometimes we let the women yell at us or whatever the case. We don't feel like we ain't yell at y'all now one time.
No,
you get what I'm saying? And you get that on that platform where you feel like everybody gotta have a yelling match. We respect y'all respect us. There's just a conversation between
very
men and
respectable.
Women.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all.
She doesn't respect you guys, respectfully. She doesn't, man, and it's sad, but she doesn't. I mean, it looks like she doesn't respect any black men. She tries and view them. It's like they try and make it seem like you're their child. Like they view other brothers in that way, but they don't even have control of their child.
And I appreciate y'all. And like I said, if it was any, I apologize.
But I think
that's to whoever else on my TikTok that I probably
just that.
I didn't mean to.
I think the biggest miscommunication is communication. Like people don't know how to communicate these things.
Gems over here.
It must be the Henny with no
if you got that bomb sound effect, we need the bomb sound.
I see you, Ace.
Yo, people need to learn how to communicate, and I think that's the biggest reason why black people
communicate
need
effectively.
So
we are communicating, but it's negative.
Because a lot of people like I'll talk, but you're not hearing me.
That's sad.
Yeah, like I need you to hear me.
I realize as black people though, we gotta understand the way we communicate. I can't keep judging you for the way you learn to communicate.
Right.
If you learn something from me, you learn something from me, but I can't force that shit on you. That the problem is with the white supremacy, they force that shit on us, so we feel like, oh, that's ours, we have to carry it.
But
and
what the fuck is she talking about?
But in this generation, we know that's what it is.
There's a level of advocate.
We gotta change.
Absolutely.
We gotta take accountability.
Evolve, Papa.
We gotta take accountability.
But that's what it is. It's a difference.
But then sometimes also we have to take accountability because sometimes
I have to have patience.
You gotta understand that sometimes somebody don't mean no harm. People tell me all the time, yo, you so aggressive, like you so raw. And most of the time, majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, I don't mean no harm.
Intentions.
That's just who I am. But if you taking it like I'm trying to give you harm, I can't do anything about that.
But how many times you heard it's not what you say, it's how you say it?
Absolutely. But even if how I say it, if you're perceiving it in a different way,
it's only so much I could downtone it. It's especially as a black woman. I can put on my best Karen voice, but there's only but so much.
Yeah, if you're still understanding it the way you understand it, what more can I do about it?
I mean, you can say it in the cameras if you're still bashing us or saying it in a negative way.
No, absolutely. It's still what you're saying. But linguistics, that's why we're talking about communication and learning to do it differently. It's a trial and error.
Because she put on the Karen voice.
It's a trial and error.
He's eating me up, y'all. He is eating me up.
I'm really not.
He's not. He's holding you accountable. That's it. First of all, it's a trial and error. I'm sorry because we all learn with time. You feel me? If you didn't learn, first of all, I have a white uncle. People don't understand certain pressures.
I knew it. I was like, bruh, she ain't even black. There's no way she's fully black. She got a white uncle. And she... let me guess, she feels like her white uncle is oppressing her, right?
You grow up under, that shit make you feel...
What? She's definitely on drugs. What the fuck type of move is that? What the fuck did she just do? And she over here talking about white supremacy. Shorty, you holding yourself back. You need to go to rehab.
Pressures you grow up under, that shit make you feel...
And then the way she opened her legs is just... unladylike, and they want us to cuff this. Shout out to More 1990 with the $10 super trap. He says, is this an advertisement for divesting?
Oh, say less.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. When I saw this video, I was like, damn, this is not good.
What the fuck?
We don't clip it.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.